Short disclaimer before I start. This is completely my opinion and based on what I know. So, if you don't come at me, please do not come at me in the comments down below. I encourage you guys to give me your predictions down below, and also let me know who you think each club's best player is, because I'm gonna be doing that at the once I'm done with my predictions. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So in relegation, I have Bournemouth. I have Southampton, and I have Nottingham Forest. I put Bournemouth in relegation because I feel like they haven't strengthened their squad enough. They have good players, obviously, like Dominic Solanke, Billings and stuff like that, but players like that, but I just don't feel like they have enough players to compete, or they don't have the depth to compete. And if key players get injured during the season, like, yeah, I don't know, but I don't think their squad is strong enough to stay up. I got Southampton again. And it's not because of squad strength, but I feel like they are very inconsistent. Yeah, very inconsistent. And sometimes pull shocking results in terms of losing results. And Nottingham Forest, because I put Nottingham Forest there because it's their first, I think it's their first season back, and I hope they do well, but actually no, I don't hope they do well because I am a Leicester fan, but if I'm being biased, I hope they don't do well, but if I'm being unbiased, like, I hope they do well, but I just don't see them. I don't see them doing well. I have a feeling they're not going to do that well this season, even though they did bring in the likes of Jesse Lingard, but I just feel like they won't do well. But that's just my opinion. Yeah, those are the three teams that I have going down. Let me know who you guys think is going down. The teams that are barely surviving or just there, I'm gonna put Everton, Fulham, Wolves. And here's my reasoning behind it, why I put Everton here. Everton last season did very bad. Like, they did very poor. They were very poor. Relegation for them, only barely just escaped. It was a narrow escape from relegation. And their main man, Richarlison, just left for Tottenham, for Spurs. And they brought in Dwight McNeil as a replacement, or not replacement, but like as a addition to the front line. And I don't know, I just don't feel like they're strong. I just don't feel like they improved enough from last season. And because last season they had a very bad season, and with the players they got, and they didn't add enough players, in my opinion, in order to strengthen their squad. Like, I think they brought in James Tarkowski. Obviously, I think that explains Tarkowski. And Dwight McNeil into the squad, but I feel like Everton's not going to struggle again. I feel like they're going to struggle again this season. And honestly, you can swap out Everton for any team in the relegation zone. Yeah, because if Everton continue like this, hopefully they improve, obviously. But yeah, for a club like them to be struggling like they were last season, it was, I don't know, for me it was a bit embarrassing, but it is what it is. I put Fulham also barely surviving because Fulham, every time, okay, I want them to survive because I'm tired of seeing Fulham go up and down just like Norwich. It's just kind of like a yo-yo club, just going up and down, because every time Fulham goes down, they win the championship, and they come back up, and everyone has high hopes for them, and they just don't make it, they just don't perform. But hopefully they do perform this season, and they do manage to stay up. And I put Wolves in 15th, or 15th to 17th, because I don't know, I feel like Wolves last season were kind of like, they were just meh. They were just eh. And I feel like they have improved the squad as well. Significantly to the point where I push them up to mid-table. I just feel like they're going to struggle this season. Hopefully not, because I'm Mexican as well, and I want Raul Jimenez to do well, so hopefully they prove me wrong. established Premier League side. I don't think they can push. I don't think I'll see them push to compete for European spots, but I also don't see them struggling down in relegation. So they're just there. No offense to any Crystal Palace fans. That's just what I think. But they do have quality players in the squad, like Wilfred Zaha, Edouard, Jordan Ayew. Yeah, they got good players on the team. Is it Eze or Eze? Easy? Eze? I think it's Eze. Their midfielder. They got good players in their team, but I just don't see them competing up for European spots, and I don't see them also going down. So I'm just gonna put them in smack in the middle. Brighton is the same. I feel like Brighton has established themselves, and I don't see them also struggling with relegation. And I don't see them also competing for European spots. And exactly, and Brentford, I put them kind of in the same category. That's why I have it in total 14. But they could surprise. They could push up higher, or they could push up lower. It is because I don't think it's surprising. These two teams could surprise us because Brighton does play good football. Like if you see their statistics, like they have a lot of possession. They usually have the most possessive team when they play. But the problem with them is that they like a finisher, a top goal scorer, and like they always like that final third. Execution in the final third. Like they would have like 15 shots, and like all of them would be either off target, or if they were off target, they'd be straight at the goalkeeper. So yeah, hopefully if they improve it, I put them off a few places higher, but I'll put them there. 11th place, I have Newcastle. 10th place, I have. Actually, no, 11th place, I have Leeds. You know what? Never mind. I'll put 11th place, Crystal and Leeds back in 12th. And I'll put Crystal Palace here, 11th. Newcastle at 10th. I put Aston Villa 9th. And I put my club Leicester at 8th. Yeah. Okay, well, the reason I put Crystal Palace up to 11th and I moved down Leeds down to 12th, because I feel like I think I missed it. I wasn't checking correctly. I didn't see Leeds there, and I think Crystal Palace is a bit, I don't know, in my opinion, is a bit better than Leeds in terms of experience in the league. So I'm putting them up there because Crystal Palace has been along in the league a lot more than Leeds has been recently, and Brighton as well, and Brentford as well. So I put them at 11th. Yeah, Leeds. I think Leeds have good players, but I feel like their defense is very inconsistent, and sometimes they win by a lot, and then when they lose terribly, like very bad. So, and it doesn't help them at all losing Kevin Phillips. So hopefully they do well this season. I want Leeds to do a very historic club. So yeah, I put Newcastle at 10, just because they got new owners and they got the money now. Doesn't mean they're gonna be automatically good. I just put them back in the middle 10 because they did get an influx of cash. That's just all I want. We're not gonna put them. Oh, they're competing for the league top 4 European spots, but I'll put them 10th place, smack in the middle. Aston Villa put them 9th. They have improved from last season. I think they made Philip Coutinho a permanent signing. Brought in a center back in Diego Carlos, so very decent, not decent, very good center back, I should say. And Coutinho, a world-class player, but we'll see. I believe Steven Gerrard is their manager, so let's see. I think we'll see how he does with them. So hopefully, actually, let me confirm that. I don't want to look like a total for saying that. Let me confirm who Steven Gerrard is. Let's check. Yeah, the current manager is Steven Gerrard. Okay, let's see what Steven Gerrard does with this club. Hopefully, he does well. I want to see a legend like Steven Gerrard do well. I put my team Leicester in 8. The reason being that Leicester has not signed a single player. Like, they're the only Premier League club, or pretty sure the only club in the big leagues, in the top 5 leagues, that have not signed a new player. They have not registered a new player, but we have lost the likes of Kasper Schmeichel in goal, which is a key player in our goal. And honestly, it shocked me. But would say Captain Smackle, but we don't have it no more. So we have Danny Ward, 100%. Like, we got, like, our squad isn't a squad that you would say, oh, they can't compete. We could compete. And I feel like our squad, I feel like I am being a bit biased, but I feel like our squad is better than any squad that any other team or squad that I've named here. So, yeah, bro. I can eat. Yeah, that's just my take. I put Leicester in 8th, and then I put West Ham qualifying for Conference League. Now, keep this in mind. Leicester and West Ham are interchangeable. I don't want to put them here because I don't want to sound biased, so I'm gonna put them here. Whatever. I put West Ham here, and I'm sorry. I'm backing my team. I say Leicester qualifies for Conference, and I put West Ham in 8th. Don't get me wrong. West Ham is a very good team, like a very good team. But you know what? I'm being realistic. I'm gonna be realistic. Let's not be biased. To be realistic. Whoopsies. I'm being realistic. West Ham have made good signings and they improved their squad from last season. Even though their squad is very good, they have Miguel Antonio up front. Jared Bowen, Said Benrahma, Declan Rice, and in the back they got Kurt. So and I think they just signed the PSG goalkeeper Ariola. So I don't know. They are. West Ham is looking good, so I'll put them there. But again, Leicester and West Ham are interchangeable. So, in my opinion, at least. So, yeah, West Ham Conference League. Europa League, I got Tottenham. And this might shock people, but I'm putting Chelsea. The reason I put Chelsea in is that they haven't been impressing in preseason. And I don't know if that form is going to carry on into the Premier League. I don't know. And Tottenham, I'm putting in there because, I don't know, I feel like Tottenham are I don't know, I feel bad for Tottenham supporters, and Spurs supporters, and the Spurs team itself, because it's not like they're a bad team, but the teams that are around them, that they're competing with, are, I think, better than them, in terms of quality, and like, being able to handle game pressure, because, well, I'm saying that I have Arsenal down there, and not in Europa, but hear me out when I talk about Arsenal. Yeah, they brought in the likes of Richarlison, so that completes like a trio up there. Richarlison, Son, and Kane, but they also brought Perisic. They could put Perisic instead of Richarlison, or I don't know how they're gonna do with it. They have more options in the going forward, but yeah, they got good players in the midfield and good players in the back, but I don't know. I feel like Tottenham, I don't think they're gonna qualify for Champions League. I think the Europa League is what they're gonna get, and I feel like Chelsea's gonna finish ahead of them as well. For top 4, I got Arsenal in number 4. I got Manchester United in number 3, Liverpool in 2, and I got Man City winning the league. Now, I put Arsenal 4. Yes, I have Arsenal. Yes, I have Arsenal qualified for Champions League football. Now, a lot of you people may call me delusional. A lot of people may hate on me. Listen, again, it's my opinion. I'm not an expert. It's just what I think. And if you have a different opinion, let me know down below. Listen, I wanna discuss this with people. I want people to put in their opinions, because that's what makes this whole thing fun about predicting the league. Anyways, moving on. Arsenal 4. Arsenal have impressed me a lot this preseason, and they've been looking sharp, nice football. And the signings are brilliant, like the likes of Gabriel Jesus and oh my god, dude, just that signing alone, Gabriel Jesus, like he's been, that's the minute, the first minute he stepped on his pitch, he scores a goal on preseason, and then he's been scoring ever since. Like, that man is crazy. They got Saka, like their players are I think like Arsenal has had him in like complete 180 turn, like the way they look now. They look, wow, fantastic. Hopefully they keep players fit and they keep that same mentality going forward with them. If they perform and they can be consistent, because Arsenal does have trouble finding consistency sometimes, and then they start losing like 3-4 games. They win 1 or 2, lose one or two, and that's what Arsenal has been stuck in that cycle for a lot of years recently, for like the past 4 or 5 seasons. Hopefully they break that though. Hopefully they start being consistent. At third spot I got Manchester United, and I don't know. I put them in third place, but realistically, they could finish anywhere from where I put them all the way down to Conference League. You know, Manchester United are one of those teams, but they've been looking good under Ten Hag, and yeah, I'm excited to see what they have. There's also been a controversy with Ronaldo wanting to leave and stuff like that, but hey, we'll see. Only time will tell. And yeah, in second place I got Liverpool. I made a signing. I don't think it's record signing, but it's like headline news signing. Darwin Nunez, looking good, striker, like a very good striker. I like him as a player. He looks like a good player. But I don't know. I feel like Liverpool will miss Sadio Mane a lot out in the wing. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that could hurt him because like, Sadio Mane is a pretty hard player to replace in my opinion. But yeah, hopefully Liverpool does well though. But I put him in second because I think Manchester United have improved significantly with just adding the likes of Erling Haaland up front. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so excited to see Erling Haaland in the Premier League. I want to see how he does, and especially with Kevin De Bruyne and giving him all those assists. Wow. But yeah, this is what I have. This is my Premier League prediction. Now let me go over each team's best player. Who I think each team's best player is. For Bournemouth, I'm gonna put Dominic Solanke. For Southampton, James Ward-Prowse. Nottingham Forest, I'm gonna say Jesse Lingard. Fulham, the GOAT, Mitrovic. Everton, I'm gonna put Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Wolves, there's a lot of players, but you know what? I'm just gonna be biased. I'm gonna go with my blood. I'm gonna go with my Mexican blood. I'm gonna go Raul Jimenez. Brentford, Ivan Toney, Brighton and Hove Albion, Trossard, Leonard Trossard, Leeds, Calvin Phillips. Oh, I'm just kidding. Leeds. I'm gonna give it to Rodrigo. I feel like Rodrigo has shown quality, so I'm gonna give it to Rodrigo. Yeah. Crystal Palace, Zaha, Wilfred Zaha, Newcastle United, James Maddison. I'm just kidding. You guys really thought you would take Maddison? St. Maximin, Aston Villa. I'm gonna say Coutinho. Coutinho's gonna be the best player there. Leicester City, my club. I'm gonna go with the GOAT. Even though there's a lot of good players, but I'm going with the GOAT. Jamie Vardy. West Ham United. I'm gonna go with the main man up front, Miguel Antonio. Tottenham. Between Kane and Son, but I'm gonna go with Heung-min Son. Chelsea. I would say Raheem Sterling, but I think it's too soon to say that, so I'm gonna go with Mason. I'm gonna go with Mason Mount. Actually, no, I'm gonna go with Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz is playing well with them. Kai Havertz. Arsenal. I'm gonna go with Saka because even though Gabriel Jesus and new signings don't look well, I'll put Saka because he's been. I think I'm gonna give him a bit more time, so I'm just gonna go with Saka. Manchester United. I'm going with Cristiano Ronaldo. Zooey. So Manchester United. I'm going with Cristiano. Liverpool. I'm going with Mohamed Salah. And with Manchester City, I'm going with the one and only. Let me talk. Kevin De Bruyne. So yeah, that's my Premier League prediction and my best. Each Premier League's best player. So let me know down below who you think is each Premier League's best player, and let me know your guys' Premier League predictions down below. And also let me know if you guys are excited like me because the Premier League kicks off tomorrow with Arsenal. Let me see, it's Arsenal, so I think it's Arsenal. But yeah, tomorrow the league kicks off with Arsenal.